Good morning, everybody. I wanted just to take a minute to record a quick video recapping yesterday's faculty meeting. It was very short, and I know many of you were not there. And if you weren't there, I knew the reason why. So I did want to get this information to you before we all went home for a break so you would know what to expect when we return. But anyway, it is a holiday today, actually, two holidays. It is Friday Eve and it is Christmas break Eve. So I'm excited about both of those. Don't forget about breakfast with Miss Kathy in the morning if you see this video before then. And then, of course, we have our cookout in the upper gym concession stand. If hot dogs, burgers, that type of thing for all faculty and staff, and some students for PBIS incentives. But first, makeup finals are Monday, December the 18th between 9 and 2. Students show up and take their finals. If you've got students taking their finals, please bring everything in a folder to the office. If they're taking it online or through a platform or whatever, please make sure all that information is included so that we don't have to bug you Monday and say, hey, Sally's here to take her final. We're not sure what to do. So please make sure all that information is communicated to us in the office by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Also, when we return, and just a quick reminder, snow day season will be quickly around the corner when we come back, or it could possibly be January 3rd or 4th. So when we come back on the 3rd, please prepare your students to understand the expectations for an NTI day. We want quality work, or as quality as you can push out. So them understanding how to access your work and how to turn in their work, all of that for any NTI days, because we want them to be NTI days, not makeup days. Also, and I may not have mentioned this yesterday, it is really important that you start getting your PD hours, if you have not already, in the PD dashboard. There is a link in the PD dashboard on the top of the living calendar, the MCHS living calendar. So please enter those hours if you're behind on that. There are a lot of you that don't have any hours entered, and I know you have hours, you just haven't put it in, and your name doesn't show up at all if you haven't put at least 1 hour in there. Once you put an hour in there or multiple hours, it's your name shows up, and then it has a column that shows how many you have. So if you're curious to that, let me know, or check with Michelle Gaddis or myself, and we can look that up. But we are also going to give everybody an hour and a half PD for the September the 27th. Mr. Harper and I talked about this because you either came to the faculty meeting or I had a quick makeup faculty meeting the next day and tried to cover everything, and it took probably an hour and a half. So we are going to give everyone an hour and a half for September the 27th for that long marathon meeting that we had. Also, the grading window closes. This is really important. Please have all your grades posted by 3 o'clock on January the 2nd. That is important for a lot of planning we need to do to get kids in study hall, get transcripts. It's all kinds of a domino effect. So please don't be lagging behind. If there is some reason that you're like 3 o'clock on January the 2nd is not going to get it for me, please see me. I will start coming around on January 2nd about 1:30 or 2, print a list of who hasn't, and come around and say, hey, is there an issue? Can I help you? So that is important. Schedule changes will occur. Opens on Wednesday, January 3rd, and closes on Thursday, January the 4th at 3 p.m. So a short turnaround on any schedule changes that students would like. Again, posting of the grades, very important for transcript posting, January the 2nd at 3. I have talked to all the people that the application process applies to, I believe, but we are not going to do applications through the course guide and when they're signing up for courses. So those links will be removed from the course guide. I've talked to teachers about an alternative way that we're going to roster those classes. And I believe I've talked to everybody. If there's any confusion there or any questions, please come see me if your class does require an application or has in the past. The agenda for January the 2nd is right here. It is still a work in progress. I'll be wrapping that up over break, but I just wanted you to get a general idea. There are 2 groups that will not be here the morning, and I'm not sure all day. Actually, one of them's all day on January the 2nd. All SPED will be in UFly training in the boardroom at the board office from 9 until 3. So all SPED, special education, will not be here that day. You just go to report to the board room on January the 2nd. And then another group is freshman math teachers, collabing with middle school at 8:30 at North Marshall Middle. So you'll be working with the 8th grade teachers. If you teach freshman math, Algebra 1 at 8:30, just go to North and be there. Everyone else will meet in the PAC at 8:30 when we return. We'll go over a few things, probably have an hour-ish faculty meeting. Hopefully, I'm not sure how I can gauge that, but about an hour faculty meeting. I'll turn you loose to do your PLC work, and we'll go over that morning as well. Then you'll have lunch on your own, work in your rooms, and be ready for our students to return on January the 3rd. So again, the big things are for you to start entering hours in the PD dashboard and to ensure that you are prepared and your grades are all entered by 3 o'clock on January the 2nd. Again, all of these other things will be covered on January the 2nd. I don't think there's anything else, but again, I wanted just to recap everything from yesterday, or if you were not there, let you know. Have a great break if I don't see you over the next couple of days, and enjoy your family and your time off.